Are there little aurochs that you can keep as a pet? The tilapis actually do want livestock. So how long is a year? Roughly speaking. Chat is saying, so about 2 sets per person per year. So a year is 20 days? Oh, 16 days a year. Okay, so yeah, okay. And if I'm producing potentially, well, this is a potential production, not an actual production, 8.66 per day. Yeah, I think I want to increase it. Not going to increase it quite as aggressively as that, though. Do this. Bring this back a little bit more. Then we're going to expand out this side. Auxiliary stations can go down here. 2. 91. Ah, damn it. 100. Hooray! And then storage. There. Okay, that's not too bad. Produces 31 sets of clothes a day. Back in my day, here it was 365. I want my lizards to have small lizard pets. No, not their own kids. Those livestock things. Oh. Thanks for noticing that I needed a door for Visk. I wasn't finished with building yet, so you were a little premature in giving me the advice, as I hadn't come to the point of like, why can't I finish this building? Though, actually, this does raise the question of, if you try to build it without a door, it just says, hey, you need a door, dummy. There we go. And I guess we're going to want another warehouse down here as well. Sure, we got a door there. Put our door on this side. Be able to fill that up then with bolts of cloth. Done, 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 and in fact done. My God, we're going through these quick. Am I giving them out? No. I'm giving them a lot of... I'm actually allowing the tilapis to have livestock as pets. Glorious. I will allow you to have a little bit of furniture too. Am I giving it out to you? No. So I'll allow you to have a little bit of furniture. What? You've got 3 things of furniture? How can you even live at that speed? I will allow you to have more stone though. Right, we don't have enough people to make this work. I mean, even close to it. It's fine. Yeah, no, I've been kidnapped. Alright, I want 1 person working here, and the only thing I want you to bring in is bolts of cloth. Fetch. Now, assuming that that's all they use, it might not be. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Tempo TV. That's kind of you to calculate that for me. Let's not simply build more doors. For clothing, it is cloth only. Fantastic, okay. Then now we just wait. I can get another Dondorian. I can get 5 more Tilapis. I imagine we've got... Yeah, these are now full as far as Dondorians go. Well, actually, no, they're not. We've got a little bit more room. Shall I pop down a couple more Dondorian homes down here? I think we should. House. Yeah. And... Actually, I think what we're going to do is copy this around the other way. No, because I can't flip. I can only rotate, so I'll have to build it myself. So this goes there, and then 2 houses on this side, 1 and 2. And that'll give my Dondorians plenty of room to move in. I want them to have housing nearby this area. I want to make sure... Oh, actually, why am I... Oh, this is the thing, is I'm building all of their stuff away from the noise. They like noise. I should be building their housing right there. Or down here. They'd love it down here. Nothing like a little bit of tinnitus to get you started in the day. Given that, I'm actually straight up going to cancel that job. We're probably going to move the other things over here as well. But let's start with some chunky long houses. One there. Here. Here and here. And some houses at the back as well. Apartments facing up. There we go. That should be plenty nice for Dondorians. But yeah, the fact that they like noise just boggles my mind, because I've always assumed that everyone hated noise. But they don't. They actively like noise. Kind of makes building around them so much easier. We've got a bunch of cotton. That's all going in there now. We've got a bunch of cloth. That's fantastic. We just need... yeah, just work. Got a load of bread. Got so much bread, actually. Do I have no room down here for the bread? No, I don't. Huh. Do I have room down here for the bread? No, I don't. Well, yeah, kind of do, but... Alright. Oh! They are getting the fields planted. Nice. Excellent, in fact. Oh, look at the flowers. Look at the pollen. Allergy season is upon us, chat. We are doomed. Alright, so my question for you is, do you think it would be better to have more people but less equipment per person? Or just a very small number of people but absolutely covered in equipment? Which do you suspect would be the better option? No, wrong people. No. Assign specific people. Yeah, cancel. Only Dondorans get to live here. Because only their Dondorian ears can handle what living here entails. Both? I don't have enough equipment for both. If I recruit more people, then I have to reduce the multiplication of armor. Because currently, I've got like 3 sets of armor per person and 2 sets of weapons per person in my military. But I don't have enough armor to have that for 30 over 20. Which is why I ask. One small, well-equipped, and a lot of cannon fodder. I mean, that is an option. That is quite a genuine option, yeah. Given that, then, I'm going to make this for anyone. Actually, for everyone. Now, for no one, but... Aavak, if all you want is to reduce the raid chance, the current math is numbers, not equipment. Okay. Well, I mean, I want them to be capable of winning a fight when a fight happens. I actually ultimately, I kind of want the fights to happen because raids, if you can defeat them, are a good way of farming equipment and also penitent people who will do work for very, very little pay. I mean, we're talking like so little, almost zero. In fact, actually zero pay. Many people who are willing to work as if for free to remove the black mark against their honor for being scallywag raiders. No wonder I haven't got that achievement before loading into the game. God damn it. In that case, load up on the equipment. Is that the genuine advice? Like, if that's my goal, more equipment per person is better than more people wearing the same amount of equipment? Oh, they're absolutely willing to be working for free. I mean, why else did they come here? They came to us, remember? So they must have wanted it. Otherwise, why would they have made the journey? Doesn't make sense otherwise. Temperature is rising to an extreme level today. Okay, well. The people who live down in around Matten Square, they'll be fine because they can just, you know, they've got some nice living down there. But B, they can just jump in the river. I expect to see people in the river. That was a lot of grain to prime that farm there. A lot of grain. More Dondorians, please. Now, this is a huge... Like, the entirety of our Dondorian population could live in these two spaces. Oh, right. Let's have a look at this. Oh, no. You should be doing that. Not using leather, please and thank you. Let's get all that leather out of there. That gets used to make armor and only armor. You make your clothing out of bolts of fabric. And on that note, we are now no longer going to be importing clothes. We are instead going to import cotton. So clothes... We're having to buy for... Oh, actually, really? These clothes... Oh, it's 200... I read that as 21.2. I was like, wow, that's cheap. No, it's 212. We will instead buy cotton for 13 and turn it into cloth and then the cloth into clothes. Maybe we'll sell the clothes back to them at some point. Who knows? Mortar lapis. Yeah, the kerning on the number's a bit wonky, yep. Alright. Got a while before this farm is finished, sadly. And I'm gonna need so many hands down here helping out with that. It's gonna be a pain. That one is on auto-employ, thankfully. But now we've run out of fabric, it's going to start slowing down. Thankfully. It'll manage that here and there for the next little bit. It's going to be rough once that place is active again, though. I just need more people. It is possible we could... start a nursery. Do we start with that technology? Oh! Yeah, you can't... There is no Dondorian nursery. That is so amazing. I like that so much. I love that. I love the differences that make canonical sense within the lore. How could you have a nursery from Dondorians? They have no children. They simply pop into existence as adults. The only way to get them is through immigration. But we can have... we can breed Cretonians. We can breed Tilapi. Not sure if anyone says, but this stream still says enshrouded. It shouldn't. It says Song of Syx for me. And... yeah, could someone double check that for me? Because it shouldn't say enshrouded. Showing Songs of Syx here. Yep. Yeah, it said Songs of Syx the whole time. Wonder if you will get Dondorians randomly if you set your city-state next to a mountain. That's a good question, actually, Isdar. That's a very good question. I wonder. Or more immigrants. All right, okay, we're down a bit in population, but that's just the way that's going to be. Right. I want everyone down here that I can get, so I'm just going to... oh, wait, no, was it? Only... yeah, it was only 12 that was meant to be working here, so we're going to leave it at that. Hopefully the auto-employ kind of sorts that out. Got 407 tech that I can use. I could get the archery range going. I'm not sure that I will just yet, though. I could actually grab the Tailor Refine, but we've got so many things on the go right now that that doesn't seem like the right move for me. I could increase our fishing amount. I could increase the amount of wood that we're bringing in, and that might actually be useful. I could increase the amount of food we get from our animals. Also would be useful. I could improve the maintenance. People desire latrines with nowhere to poop. Yes, you do. You just don't have super fancy latrines. Tell me fibs. Vitapit says Temphawk TV. I mean, that would increase happiness. But the problem with blood sports is I need people to fight. And I don't yet have very many people with which to put on the gladiatorial shows. You see? And that is a problem. Because without... what happens? If I were to take this, would we be having our people fighting? Because that feels bad. Maybe a hospital, but I'm going to need to increase my research if I want that. Oh, also a barber. Grooming. Tourism. We don't want tourism. That's not something we can go for. But a hospital wouldn't be a bad call, actually. Oh, in the fighter pit, random people fight. Well, I'm going to get a hospital first. I think that makes sense. Let's make sure that we've got a hospital before we start having our citizenry just jumping into random gladiatorial potentially fights to the death. I feel that is probably a smart move as a general. But yeah, if we have a look at our current group here, I could increase that actually at this point. I'm almost to the point that I could increase this. Well, that's going to dump me in the drink even more in terms of my workforce. I wouldn't mind having a couple, because we're up to 15% chance of an attack now. But we do have all of the farmers working down here, which is nice. Okay. Now, what I could do... Once we've got a lot of farms down here, it makes more sense for me to have like a ox cart hauling. But until then, we need to wait a little bit more. We could get some longhorns for the cotton, which would then be able to feed into producing our clothing. Because we are actually starting to stockpile clothing now, which is nice. Very nice, actually. In fact, if we have a look and check our access, we should now see... Okay, well, it's still going up, but it is climbing, which is what we want to see. Shrine access, gained by having access to quality shrines. Oh, I think our shrines are actually locked at low quality for the time being. But on that note, I should probably build a Cratourism shrine down here as well. Yeah, we currently don't have enough fabric to really be pushing this. It would be nice if I could increase it, but we aren't bringing enough cotton yet. Well, I might be tempted to take humans on because they're particularly good with research. The only problem with humans, the only problem with man, is that not everyone likes them. I know, shock horror, but there we are. They're okay with everyone, but the Cretonians very much like 50% with them. The Cantors, oh, sorry, not Cantors. We want Dondorians. They're actually okay with humans. And what about Talapis then? No, the Talapis. Again, I guess we could though. We could bring in some humans. All right, I'll allow one human in. They can immediately go and work in the laboratories. I mean, the Talapis are effectively the gods created them to guard the forests, and so they are xenophobic, but basically because they were made to be. At this stage, I think we're in a position where I can either put down a cotton farm. Actually, a cotton pasture maybe over on this side. Yeah, I like the idea of that quite a lot. An ox pasture would produce some meat and cotton. Now, the thing with pastures is the higher the fertility, the less space you need to achieve the sort of numbers you want. At least that's what I understand. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what was in the tooltip, that you need less space the more fertile a pasture's lands are. So that's why I'm looking to build it down here on my prime farmland. Otherwise they need enormous amounts. Oh, actually, they need enormous amounts of room. Is that a problem for me? Not really. Thinking about it, no, that isn't a problem for me. So let's go ahead and build that pasture up here. I think that would make sense. Unless the larger the farm, the more the people need to work it. Again, anyone in chat who happens to know, let me know. I want to avoid the high fertility areas. So down here. We're building a farm around in these areas, I think. Oh, that's it on this side. Okay, well, I'm going to just cut that back just a little bit to make it a nice shape. And then we can take it up a bit. Corners, because I feel like it. Yep. More base versatility, more efficient and better production. So it isn't about the size. Bigger farms need more people, but when they don't, they will help with tasks like building and the like. Yeah, they do. Okay, so the output on this max size farm over here is 29.5. Let's see what it would be like if we built it over here along the riverbed. Remember that number, chat. I am counting on you. Take it this far. I could take it further down if I really super wanted to, but it's fine. We didn't hear no number. God damn it. Let's rely on chat to not help. Okay, so it was 29.5 on the other side, but over on this side, it's less. Apparently. Oh, wait, I haven't finished flashing it. No, it's still less. Ah, it's base fertility only for pastures. Right. Okay, that would make more sense than being over there. Base fertility. Yeah, base fertility is actually quite lower in these areas. Yeah, there was higher base fertility around here, so that would make sense. That would line up with what you were saying. Alright, so the pasture, at the very least, we've puzzled it out a bit. I will have an onk's pasture, so yeah. Yeah, an onk's pasture over here, though. I'm going to conform to the shape a bit, just because it'll make for an interesting looking pasture. It's all about the looks. Let's peel this down a little bit. And can't go any further on that side, okay. Up. I do much prefer making things look organic. Especially when it comes to fields, though. I think taking the time to make the fields look like your people have conformed to the land rather than simply making the land conform to them. It gives so much more of a nice look to the whole settlement. That side's a little bit sharp. Let's bring this down just a little bit more. There we go. Then I can flesh out a bit more on top. There we go. Right, 29.9 for 22 workers. Yeah, I'm looking at fertility here because the only thing I'm not trying to put it in fertility, Aavak. I'm trying to avoid putting it over high fertility that would affect my farms, which are affected by water. Just to clarify. Go. There. Put one over here. And then a little bit of something about there. Another something here. Oh, wow, okay. Another something there. Okay. Tunk. Perfect. Now we want to expand out the road a bit. Right, let's get some more tilapis. One more will do. Have we built any grand temples? No, we're quite far away from that. What tech era would I say this game is closest to? That's a difficult question, honestly. Not really sure. More housing is urgently needed. Oh, crap. Crap. Why have I got tilapis who haven't got homes? Oh, because they're trying to work up here. Aldrat, okay. Yeah, this area has all been filled in. Alright. Well, one easy thing we can do is to simply copy this and flip it around. Because most of these farms over here are going to be removed. In fact, almost all of them are. Right, in total that should give me enough homes. Though realistically, I probably do want a few more. So let's go ahead and grab another longhouse. No, that's just silly. I'm trying to make it less uniform, but that almost looked random. Let's just go for a couple of houses, shall we? I could probably have one here, one there, and then a couple of apartments facing inwards. Because that gives a nice round shape to it. Yeah, I like that. You can kind of get in your own way sometimes when trying to make things look like they aren't just uniform shapes like squares. You can end up making it look even worse. You know, it's effectively trying too hard sort of thing. I will have some larger trees out here, though. Oh. Okay, our human is slowly getting better. Want more benches, though. But yeah, we do need the homes over here because they're just too far away from where they want to work. And they want to work around the pastures. Now, eventually, all of this will be moved down here, and that makes sense. But for now, they're very far away from that. Loyalty is up to 79 now. Let's slow things down. Let's have a look at access. I will give you access to wood, and I basically don't have furniture to give you. It's a pain, but it's true. I'll just give you some access to wood. You do have the access to the food that you want, so that's good. Got one Dondorian. One extra human. Okay. There we go. People are already moving into the apartments. Perfect. Grain farm should be okay. We're bringing down a lot of wood for this, and we are almost done with setting up the ox pasture. And once we barely got any livestock though. I think we've just finished. No, we haven't even finished filling up the Globdian pasture. Oh, that's a bad call on my part then. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. We're gonna be. It's gonna take a long time to fill this pasture. Make the one human a noble. What a human move. I've moved into this multicultural city. This is glorious. All of these people were living in harmony. You know what made this even better? If they were serving me. Typical human. Is there a mechanic for transferring livestock between pastures? Not really. I mean, livestock is very generalized. They are producing livestock at a rate of 3.22 per day, and they're producing them at a rate of 0.64 per day. A crate of livestock turns into whatever livestock you send them to, effectively. So even though they're breeding Aurochs and Globdians, we'll be able to get onks out of them. Don't ask how. Nature finds a way. We'll auto-employ here as well, for obvious reasons. It's going to be a while before we have many onks. Uh-oh, the humans are starting to multiply. Because I'm letting them. Right, in terms of our carpenters, I'm going to allow them to auto-employ as well. Like, if they haven't got the materials there to do the work, then just don't worry about it. We definitely need more furniture coming in. Consumption rate is 0.25 per item per year. Estimate is 52 total per year. Just on furniture for our people. And how much do I produce here in a year? 10 a day if I've got the wood, which I just don't have right now. So let's get up here and gather some trees. Also, I completely forgot when I went on my tea break to stop and start the recording. So A, I would know how long I've been since my last tea break, and also so it would be easier to edit for the font. I tell you what, chat, OBS throwing a wobbly right at the beginning of the stream completely kicked me off my game. How much does my woodcutter produce? Not a lot. 84.4 per day, that is. Oh, thank you so much, Sheelab. Listening in the corner there. It's been about 1 hour and 3/4 since your last tea break. Thank you so much. Glad someone's paying attention. This is not me. Right. Well, this is going to slowly decrease over time because they just won't need this amount of tending. Our risk of being raided is currently going down. We've actually got a lot of money though. Wow. Okay. Why do we have that much money? What am I selling right now? I might be no, I can't be exporting the weapons. What is there for me to sell? Oh, possibly food. Oh, I'm selling my cotton. Why am I selling? Oh no! What a dummy. Don't. What I would like instead is to possibly sell my bread. I don't know if selling bread is a wise move. I'll sell it down to 90%. Because I'd rather sell it than for it to rot. I think that all of the... Because I've got large amounts of storage though. Yeah, I'll sell the bread. If I've got that much. I mean, I wasn't selling the cotton except when I get a big harvest. Then I definitely was. They are harvesting the cotton now, so that'll actually start going up there and being converted into clothing. Whether enough, I couldn't tell you. Why not sell everything so your stores don't fill up completely? You'll need to explain what you're talking about there, Temple TV. Because, I mean, the reason why I don't sell everything is because we would starve and we wouldn't be able to build anything. So I'm assuming you mean something other than what you actually said? If not, by all means, correct me, and I guess I will bow my head and acknowledge that I did make an assumption, and so it's on me that assumption was incorrect. Who needs food when you have money? Indeed. Glorious. Here comes the grain harvester. Like, export everything. Like, keep 95%. Anything oversell. Oh, as in... right. So, sell... the overproduction of everything. Well, I'm only producing a few things, so it doesn't seem like it makes any sense to stock up to build the export sites for everything. Right now, we buy in grain, we buy in some vegetables just to keep things going. In fact, I kind of want to copy room. Actually, I don't need to. Hold left control, build another. I'm going to build this one down there, and then I'm going to build another one just above it. Do we want to build a charcoalier? Charcoalier. I could also, I suppose, bring in stone and wood if my stores decline. That might not be a bad idea. Cotton. I'd say cotton and clay for the pottery. Wood and stone up here. And I'm gonna say I probably want to get ore and coal coming in too. But with all of that set up, I can now transfer this across, so it just looks a little bit tidier. There's the cotton. This one is actually not bringing in that much. I would like you to maintain a level of 20% stock. On anything that I'm bringing in, I probably want at least 20% of it. And 20% clay as well. With that done, I will now get rid of the other ones. Remove, donk donk. And I can put something else in there. You know what? They're constantly complaining that I don't have enough benches. So I'll probably set down some of those. Let's get a good number of these. Let's have them kind of facing one another. Now, we're not going to be bringing in any pottery for a little bit now. So until I get up a potter, that's going to be a problem. But I do want to bring in some wood. I always want to have 20% of my current storage capacity filled with wood, and the same with stone. And eventually I'm going to convert that into masoned stone. Can I get more humans? Yeah, there's 2 of them want to move in. Ooh, you have a new level has been bestowed upon your name. Legati. As your population bolsters, unfortunately, so will the bad apples. Crimes must be dealt with swiftly and justly, else they can easily get out of hand. A legati is a judge, and as such lets you pass judgment on your subjects. We've increased the amount of nobles we can have. Let's get you in here. Okay, that's good. Oh, thank you very much. I know how to soup. Diolch yn fawr iawn, mate. How about a nice big tree in the middle of that bench square? I was thinking of actually having a flower bed rather than a tree, because the tree would obscure people's view of each other. And I realised that perhaps that's the plan. However, no. Denied. Down. Some benches over here as well. Maybe. I really do love the opportunity to just decorate in this game. Incredibly satisfying. While it isn't strictly necessary, it does generally benefit you to do it. Which is another thing I quite like about it. I could increase production with nobles, but I want to get up the masonry on cut stone for that first. I'll buy the jewels just to have them available to build the homes, but I want to be able to make the things that I'm going to need in order to maintain those structures rather than have them decay and collapse. That's going to be quite important to me. Alright, let's pass a little bit more time. We've got so much grain now. There's just grain in the fields. Oh my lord. Madness. Evidently, I need to bring more grain up here. I would say that is probably wise, yeah. Because the grain needs to last a lot longer than everything else, so I don't want to put a door there as well. Let's pop that there. Like so. Then I want to go to construction, structures, stone, roof. Go. So all of these will then be connected. The issue here is that we can't store much grain. Grain stores are already decreasing. But they haven't been brought... Yeah, they haven't been brought in at all. So I think just having a much larger place for me to store grain specifically... I won't worry about the wood. There's plenty of wood around here for the bakers to get their hands on. Now, no, actually they're able to bring a decent amount of grain at a time. All there. So we'll watch the next time someone brings grain in. 17 there. 17. Maybe we could look at getting a hauler set up. Oh, it takes so much to do. Go through fancy roads, logistics, and then you get down to transport. It's a bit of a pain. I think we'll hold off. Now, what was I saving up for? Oh yes, hospitals, yeah. It's going to be a while before we get that yet. I guess I could just have a regular hauler bring it over. But doesn't a hauler more or less carry the same amount? Okay, how much are you moving? Let me pause this a second. You are... Yeah, you're bringing 17 grain. So it's not like they can't bring a lot. Got a long way to go for it, but... I could also possibly put you on auto-employ so that you'll have more people working on it at different times. I think fancy roads would come after transport cards. You would think that, yeah. Sadly, no. Some more humans, more Dondorians, more Telapis. We're up to 7 humans now. Wow. I would like to make sure that the humans are prioritizing certain jobs. So, okay, let's have a look at the priorities. I want to say everyone should go for the jobs that they are the best at. And in the case of laboratories, humans do go for that more. Yeah, humans will go for the laboratories significantly more. They'll go for it. Really, my humans will prioritize going for warehouses. 4%, 14%. Is that satisfaction? Oh, it's satisfaction. Right. Yeah, okay. But they will go for the export depots. Huh. Kinda want them to go for the laboratories first. They love being speakers, apparently. Yeah, they're very good at those jobs. Wow, okay. It's not going to be as simple as just saying, hey, you should do these things for them then. Unfortunately. We need a much larger population to ensure that they went for the laboratories. They do get a bonus to work in the laboratories, but it's going to take more effort than that. There is still grain on the floor. My lord. At least it's getting piled back in here fairly quickly. Right. Now, we've got 10 peeps. I can definitely afford to get someone working on cut stone then. So let's make that a thing that happens. Some masonry. Probably going to pull her in a bit more than this. Auxiliary workbench. Actually, let's see if I can't get a little bit more to this. That. Bring this down. This to expand out on the side. Now let's have a look at how much I can fit in with this. 78 already is actually really nice. It takes us up to 100. But I'm going to want a little bit more room for storage. I might still be able to get all I need with this. Let's have a look. Close, but not quite. See if I can't do something. Oh, man. Really wish that wouldn't happen, but oh well. Let's expand that out. There you go. So 21 people, 100% efficiency, and I'm going to have a decent enough storage. I say. But really that isn't that decent, I suppose. Still, I think that's okay. Oh, yeah. I'm actually okay with this sound spreading out from this building, so... Production is 10.5 a day. I'm going to need iron for this, though. Oof. I'll just trade for that for the time being, but it's going to be a little bit of a pain to get going.